Unit 64. To, for, and so that, used for purpose, to express purpose. We use to say why somebody does something, the purpose of an action. Why are you going out? What is the purpose of going out? To post a letter. Here we use, to express the purpose, we use to plus the base form. A friend of mine phoned to invite me to a party. What is the purpose of phoning me? To invite me. To invite. Here we express the purpose by using to plus the base form. We shouted to warn everybody of the danger. Why did we shout? To warn everybody. Here the purpose of shouting is to warn. So we express the purpose by using to plus the base form. We use to say why something exists, to express the purpose or the function of something. This wall here, what is the use of the wall here is to keep people out of the garden. Here we used we express the function or the purpose of wall by to plus the base form, to keep people out of the garden. The president has a team of bodyguards to protect him. What is the purpose of bodyguards? To protect him. What is the purpose of the existence of bodyguards? Why there are bodyguards? To protect the president. So we use to plus the base form. Number B. We use to say what can be done or must be done with something. The purpose of something, the function of something. It is difficult to find a place. What is the purpose of a place? To park in the center. Would you like something? What is the purpose of something? To eat. So it is followed by to plus the base form. Have you got much work to do? What is the purpose of work? To do. I get lonely if there is nobody to talk. Nobody. What is the purpose of somebody to talk to? I need something. Why? What is the purpose? To open this bottle with. Then we use nouns followed by to plus the base form, and to plus the base form here is used to express the purpose of these things or nouns. Also, money, time, chance, opportunity, energy, courage. These are followed by to. We speak about their purpose. They gave us some money. What is the purpose of some money given to us? To buy some food. Do you have much opportunity? What is the purpose of opportunity? To practice your English. I need a few days. What is the purpose of a few days? To think about your proposal. C. For and to. If we speak about the purpose of something and it is followed by for, then we follow it by a noun. If it is followed by to, then it is followed by the base form. I am going to Spain. What is the purpose of going to Spain? For a holiday. For is followed by a noun. For is a preposition, and the prepositions are always followed by nouns. So we use real noun here, a holiday. What would you like for? Dinner. For is a preposition and for is followed by noun, dinner. Let's go to the pool. What is the purpose of going to the pool? For. For is followed by a noun, a swim. A swim here is a noun, not swim. There is there is there is the article a. That means it is a noun. And for is a prepositions, and the prepositions are followed is a preposition, and prepositions are followed by nouns. On the other hand, we have I am going to Spain. If we want to speak about the purpose here, what we can use to and the base form. I am going to Spain to learn. Here, when we put to, then we use base form, not a noun. Not for learn, not for learning. What would you like to eat? Would like is followed by to plus base form. Let's go to the pool. What is the purpose of going to the pool? To have a swim. Here we have the verb to have after to. But if we use a preposition for, then we use a real noun. We use a real noun. We don't use to plus base form. If you don't want to use a noun, you want to use a verb, then we use to plus base form. You can say for somebody, you can say for somebody to do something. There weren't any chairs. What is the purpose of chairs? Chairs for whom? For us. Us here is object of the preposition for. And why do we need the chairs? To sit on. Then the purpose of chairs to sit on. We use infinitive. If we use for after the noun and object, then we followed the object by to plus the base form to give the purpose of the noun. You can use for plus ing or to talk about the general purpose of something, or what is it generally used for. If we speak about the purpose or function of something in general, then we have two cases. Either we use for plus verb plus ing, or use to plus the base form. Do you use the brush? What is the purpose of the brush? For washing the dishes. Here we speak about the general function of the brush for washing. We use for plus verb plus ing. Or do you use the brush to wash the dishes? To plus the base form. Here we speak about the general function of the brush. You can use what plus for to speak about purpose. To ask about the purpose of something, we can use what plus for. What is this switch for? What did you do that for? Here we speak about the purpose of something. We ask about the purpose of something, we use for after what. Number D, so that. Sometimes you have to use so that for purpose. We use so that, not to, especially. There are cases where you replace to by so that. When the purpose is negative, we use so that instead of to. So that plus want or wouldn't. I hurried so that I wouldn't be late, because I didn't want to be late. We don't say I hurried not to be late. We say I hurried so that I wouldn't be late. Leave early so that you won't or don't miss the bus. We don't say leave early not to miss the bus. No, in this case it is negative, so we use so that in the place of to. With can and so that is followed. So that is followed by subject plus verb plus complement. Means it must be followed by a clause. With can and could, so that can and could can be used to express ability. She is learning English so that she can study in Canada. We don't say she is learning English to can study. No, it is incorrect. We say she is learning English so that she can study in Canada. We moved to London so that we could see our friends more often.